Hi everybody, how's everybody doing? Thank you all for joining me. So I have a little bit of, it's not really an unboxing more than it is a review, and I'm actually pretty excited about this one because I saw it and it was like smack dab back to childhood. And dealing with pretty much anything in life in general, it's really hard to beat nostalgia. When something takes you back, you know, you're like, I gotta have it. I mean, I'm like that anyways. So I got a cool yarn here. Now, this I bought from Lion Brand's website. It is new. I just seen it on there not too long ago. Oh, and as soon as I seen it, I had to have it. I knew that I could not live another day without it. So do you guys want to see what's in here? So this is it's only one yarn, one type of yarn. I'm not affiliated with Lion Brand. I bought this myself. Okay, so my reviews are always honest, and I do not have affiliated links. It's just you go to lionbrand.com and buy it if you want, if or not, whatever. I just tell you about the yarn. So I'm gonna open it up. Don't worry, I'll be careful with this knife. I promise not to cut myself. And if I do, you can watch me sew myself up with some crochet, with some yarn. Okay, here we are. Oh man, oh man. Yep. 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 Okay. It's cute. You guys are gonna like this. Well, I don't know if you're gonna like it. I think it's pretty cute. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? On my way. Yep. Smack dab to childhood. I remember watching this kindergarten. Back when kindergarten you only had to go half a day. Yep. So, Lion Brand Sesame Street One Hat Wonder. That's the name of it. I love it. I love it by looking at it right now. But, you know, looks can be deceiving. In this particular yarn, I do not think they will be, but we'll check it out anyways. So it's 2.5 ounces, 70 grams, 95 yards, 87 meters. Machine wash and lay flat to dry. 100% polyester. I did not expect that, actually, by the feel. Classified as a medium weight number 4. Yes. Knitting needle hook size is a 5.5. Crochet hook size is a 5.5. Let's see if we can find where we're made. Made in China. So, can you guess the name of this one? This one I have here is called Big Bird. Yes, indeed. They only have 4 available, really, at the moment. So I don't know if they'll get more or not. And then we got Elmo. Wouldn't be Sesame Street without Cookie Monster, would it? One more. One more. Probably my favorite, though. You gotta love him, even though he's grouchy. Oscar the Grouch. Adorable. Yeah. So, it says one ball will make a child size hat. Free pattern inside. Well, let me open up, let's say, Big Bird and see if I can. I'm not good at reading patterns. I'm not. I was never really taught to read patterns. So, we'll see if I can handle this one or not. It says beginner. I like that. A knit Big Bird. Well, there is no pattern for crochet. That is unfortunate. Lion Brand. All you forget about is crocheters. We love yarn too. Come on now. Well, you know what? I'll just make up my own. How about that? Visit lionbrand.com for more patterns featuring Lion Brand Sesame Street One Hat Wonder. Well, I'll visit it right now. I'm actually at it right now, visiting it. It says coming soon, crochet patterns. Okay, well, maybe we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. But for now, I'll come up with my own pattern. So one hat, you know, there's not a lot of yardage in it. 95 yards, 4 weight. That's enough to make a child size hat. You could probably make like a little lovey out of it too, you know, like a little one probably. These are $6.99 on lionbrand.com. I don't know if they're anywhere else. I have not seen them anywhere else, but I do know that they are Lion Brand. These are the 4 that they have at the moment. So Big Bird, Oscar, Cookie Monster, and Elmo. So they recommend a 5.5 millimeter. The feel of it is soft, very scarfable. If you're new to my channel. Scarfable is the term that I use to say that it is soft enough to wear against your skin. I would not hesitate to wear a scarf out of it or a top out of it. It would not bother me. It would not itch you. So, and it's very squishy. That's polyester. So, and it is variegated to the color theme of the Sesame Street character. The variegations appear to be short, probably about 3 inches. See if they change any. And they all seem to be at about the same order. Red, white, yellow, red, white, red, yellow, white, red, white, yellow, red. I guess that doesn't matter. What do you think? I think I'm gonna crochet one up, see how hard it is. So first you gotta untie this guy off the top. Big Bird's head has to come off. We'll leave those strings though, because I imagine we have to tie it on with that. So here's the scheme. I'm gonna magically turn this into a hat. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Look at that. It's magic. So I was able to crochet a child size hat. It's all basic double crochet there. Just a basic double crochet child size beanie. And I have this much left. I don't know. Maybe if you could do it in a dollar or not. I don't know. Something you just have to try out. Could be. Could not be. I don't know. But I know it does what it says. It says it makes a one hat wonder. It makes a kid's beanie. Okay, well, I'm going to show you the yarn a little bit up close too. Now, the yarn I said is soft. It's soft. It's not the softest yarn I ever felt. I won't lie about that. It's not. But it's definitely not the roughest. It's way better than you know, a lot of yarns out there. But it's good enough that I would wear a scarf out of it. It wouldn't itch me or anything or bother me. It does have a bit of a fuzz to it, as you can see it there. As far as the weight being a 4 weight, it was just about spot on. It was about perfect of a 4 weight, not too thick, not too thin. I normally am not a fan of short striped patterns like this. It's just too busy for me. But I think in the sense of it being a child's hat like this, it works. I think it looks awesome. I think the colors go well with each of the themed Sesame Street people or puppets. I like it. I think it's cool. It did split a little bit on me. Nothing that would be bothersome enough for me not to want to ever buy it again. So, you know, I always rate these things on a scale of 1 to 10. You know, I based on you know, how many, you know, the yarn overall, the price, the yardage. Well, in this case, you know, they want $6.99 for it. Not a lot of yardage, 95 yards polyester. But what it does what it says. It makes a hat. And you're also getting your little topper, which wasn't hard to put on. I just read the pattern for the knitting thing and just tie it on. Anyways, and so overall, I like the busyness of it. I think it works well for a child. It fits the Sesame Street theme for some reason. For me, I'm digging it. It's pretty cool. So, yeah, $6.99. I honestly don't think that they're out of line asking that. I think that's probably a pretty good average price for it. You know, all things considering, it does what it's supposed to do. It has enough yarn to do what it's supposed to do. The yarn's not, it's not a bad yarn. Your character you're getting is, they're name brand characters. They're not just some like a little teddy bear or a frog or something that you see on some. These are name brand, you know, trademark characters that you're getting too. So very recognizable. You have to take that into account. So I really think $6.99 is a fair price myself. I hope that they get more because I want to get them just for nostalgic purposes. Like I said, anything that can take me straight back to good times in my childhood is worth it for me. So you know, it's not Sesame Street without you got to have the Count and where's Bert and Ernie and Grover. Come on, Lion Brand, you can do it, and I will get them. So I will be a repeat customer even at the $6.99. That doesn't bother me. I think that it is very much worth it. And if I was gonna rate it on a scale of 1 to 10 on how much I like it, you know, like I said in the beginning, it's super hard to beat nostalgia. You know, it really is, especially for someone like me. I'm kind of like that type of person. You know, I like things that remind me of when I was young. You know, when life was simple, easier. This is it, Sesame Street. I'm gonna give it a 9, a 9 out of 10. Now that's a very good review. That's a very good number. All things considering, yardage versus price. Heck no, I would have never gave 95 yards for $6.99 that. But like I said, you take it all into consideration, what you're getting. I think it's worth it. The price, and I'm gonna give it a 9. I really like it a lot. And I will, like I said, if they get more characters, I will buy them just for the purpose of having them because they're cute. I'll make hats out of them and set them up on my shelf or donate them to other children. I don't know what I'll do with them, but you know, they're super cool. So that's it. That's my review. Remember, I'm not affiliated with Lion Brand. If you have made these yet, or you've gotten this, made it, or you know, let me know in the comments what you think about it. I think it's awesome. I think Lion Brand did a good job on this one. You know, they've been doing a pretty good job lately on a lot of their new yarns, for the most part. This one I really like though. So it's a 9 for me. Thanks everybody for watching. Stay safe. Have a good night. Bye bye.